Education and through the Ministry of Justice. Ministry of Information, I think they supervise the media. Haven't got this enactment from the government. It is incumbent on them to publicize it. We have outlined means with which they could publicize it faster. Establish a state fund women without paying a dime.
Okay, I wanted to ask that.
Yes,
okay.
Without paying a dime. That's why they are government-funded legal aid programs,
okay.
right? Beyond that, the government can, through its Ministry of Education, inculcate this law and its purpose into our educational curriculum for the women to learn from the secondary to the university. It will create awareness. The government can, through the Ministry of Local Government Affairs, get the LGA health involved in creating awareness to the various community heads that such and such practices and customs have been criminalized, so that anybody found wanting will not say, I did not know. Of course, the law is not respecter of any person. So the sensitization is both on the hand of the government, the hand of the media, and all the civil society.
So is it safe to say that the law has been passed, or the bill has been created, is there, but it's human withholding? Is it intentional? I mean,
it has been on for years now. For years, they do not see it as a priority. That is why. And don't forget, let's not sway away from the fact that there are still people that are not, practicing this. We also have
no male child, and after my law practice and time is over, I pass on. One uncle or one brother somewhere will come and say that my daughters will not inherit from my property. It's not possible. It doesn't happen. Because my daughters, though still young, but they are aware that I'm here today. And they know that I'm a crusader of woman liberation. And they know that they are my heir apparent. And they know that no uncle, no brother, not even my late father rising from the grave can stop them. Not even the government can stop them. Not even the Omenele so-called. Right? Now, the only Omenele in Anambra State is similar to what we are talking about. That Omenele stands that if a man dies without a male child, that the property reverts, the intestate estate reverts to his brother. If there is no brother, uncle, if there is no uncle, the family. To the exclusion of the daughters and even the widow, right? These children summon the courage, approach the court. Approach the court. And when they approach the court, that was even before the National Assembly made the act. And the law laws look at it. The case went from the High Court to Court of Appeal. It took years. Up to the Supreme Court. The law looked at it, interrogated the matter, checked the fact, and the law decided that that tradition offends public policy, equity, and justice. And that tradition should be thrown into the waste. And that the children should inherit from their parents intestate estate.
Yes.
If we all ignorance, you see, they stood up.
Yes.
Most people do not even know their rights. Most women, they do not.
Exactly.
And not just like you said, that woman in the village, maybe, but if you check, it's not about a village thing.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
But I just use that.
So you knowing your right, that you can approach the court if you are victimized, is what we are lacking today. That is a rare case.
Okay. Let me pause it. Let's take a quick break, and when we return, we continue. Stay tuned. Don't go away. You're welcome back to the Mirror. If you're just tuning in, this is the Mirror with you to Benjamin. We're looking at a woman's right to her father's inheritance. We've talked a lot here. If you're out there and you're a woman or you're a man, are you on the side of the woman? Because when it comes to contribution, the woman is made to contribute, and sometimes she gives heavily, she gives more in terms of finance, in terms of strength, in terms of everything, capacity and all that. But when it comes to distribution, she's being relegated and subjugated, that she doesn't have a voice. And today we are seeing that in River State here, we have a bill. You are free, you are being liberated. But do you know about that and what to do and how to approach it? Stay on as we ride on the program. But you can also sponsor this program. You can bring your advert on and we'll take it out from there. Whatever, just go into my DM and then give me a direct DM and we'll talk about it. Stay tuned. Now, we are saying something before we went on, because we also look at what the Bible says. Now, briefly, let's hear what you're saying something.
Okay. Like I was saying about what he said. If you check that case he mentioned, is a rare case where these women stood up for their rights. How many women today
has the ability,
the
boldness to stand up
for their right? Because we have just accepted it.
Yeah.
You see, we are just 3 girls.
Okay.
From my father, we are 3. We are just 3. And when he died, you know, the family called for a meeting. We had a similar case. That meeting made the burial. I mean, the burial was, he died around June. The burial was August. We did that burial December. Why? Because we stood our ground.
Okay.
They were like, we'll share this, we'll share this. My dad was a government person. So they were like, whatever the government brings. In fact, they had already delegated duties to the brothers. This brother, we will do this brother, you'll be in charge of this brother, we're just looking at them.
So they can have a part of
Yes, and when it came to the property aspect, we have an uncle who was like the head. So he was like, okay, I'll be in charge of this. But, you know, we stood our ground. And that is what I'm trying to say today. As a woman, you don't allow them push you around. Don't say it is tradition. Don't say, okay, I don't know what to do. Because at the end of the day, all of us were given what was supposed to be given to us. And I have a sister that is as stubborn as I am. Fortunately, she's in the legal profession.
Okay.
So she
knew exactly what...
Yes, we had that angle. And everything that was supposed to be ours was ours. Why? Because we stood up for it. It's not always tradition. There is nothing wrong with a female child. Because that is where the thing gets me angry.
It's a man's world.
With it? Yes, no. Don't get it twisted.
That's what we'll be hearing
I
of the world. Yes.
Beauty. I accept is a man's world. I tell people, why would you argue that? Yes, it is a man's world. When we say it is a man's world, people don't get it. It's not a question of is a man's world, so anything where the man just give am. No, it's a man's world because a woman is supposed to give respect to a man in every ramification.
Oh, yes, accepted.
You must accept the man as the head. You must treat him as the head. That is what we mean by it's a man's world. Not it's a man's world, so the property should go to the man. No.
Now let's look at what does the Bible say when it comes to this same formula.
He's a legal practitioner.
Of course,
a pastor.
no, beyond that, I can say I have something to say. Of course, looking at justice and equity, they are traceable from the Bible.
Okay.
There is a school of thought in law we call the naturalist school of thought. This school of thought was promulgated by St. Thomas Aquinas, and they are traceable to the dictates of the Bible. And the totality of the Bible is love. And there is no love without justice. Yes. There is no love without equity. There is no love attached to discrimination, right? Now, the Bible recognizes both male and female as souls. And there is equality before the God of heaven.
And I know in the Bible, when he's making a sentence, he says, man, is referring to both man and woman.
Man and woman. There is not discrimination.
Yes.
What God expects a man to do to qualify for eternity is the same thing he expects a woman to do. And for those of us who believe in heaven, when we get to heaven, there is no gender. Those who will go to hell, of course, I believe in heaven and hell.
Mm-hmm.
When they get to hell, there will be no gender.
Exactly.
What God knows is the soul. So, going by that, everybody is supposed to inherit, is supposed to be accorded the respect and the dignity of creation. These fundamental rights are traceable from the natural law of God, which is the Bible. And that's why the law says they are inalienable. They are without condition. The right to live is without condition. God gave us the breath of life freely. The right to express ourselves is without condition. Except by virtue of sickness, you are dumb. Otherwise, it's without condition. The right for freedom of association is without condition. If they don't want you to associate with the rich, it's associate with your class. If you don't have class, associate with your family. If you don't have family, there must be something that you do better than others. Every man has that. People must trace you for that. So, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that whatever you see us saying today is back and traceable from the Bible.
Okay.
Yes. Because the Bible frowns at discrimination and cheating. And for you to say that what should belong to my daughter because she's a woman should be given to my brother or my uncle is cheating, is humiliation, is inhuman. If you like, it's devilish. And whatever that is devilish is not accepted by the Bible, it's condemned. And whatever the Bible condemns is generally condemned, even to those of them who say they are atheists, they are traditionalists, they are whatever religion. Look at them very well. In fact, the Bible is the life of the conscience. And every man, even juju priest, has conscience.
Now, let's look at, you want to add something to that?
No.
Let's look at it now. Are there some certain consequences? Now, you know there are certain laws if you put them and then if they're not obeyed, they're not carried out, are there consequences? Now, if there is a family, now for those who, because at the end of the year, you're going to do like a final post, awareness of people how to go about it, like a counseling. Now, if I approach you, your office, and I need that kind of help, and then it was not met, are there consequences for disobeying this law?
Yes. From section 12 to section 16 of the River State Curtailment of Women Inheritance Rights, number 2, 2022, there are penal provisions criminalizing, 1, offenses of discrimination. There is a criminal responsibility for that.
Okay.
Offenses of deprivation from sharing from parents' property. There is a criminal responsibility. Offensive of deprivation of widow or forcing the widow to sleep with corpse or take some oath or do whatsoever that is against her will by the reason of the fact that she's a woman before she can inherit or stay in her demise husband apartment. There is an offense and penalty for that. And there is an offense of forceful eviction. If the family say it's tradition, she refused to bathe the corpse water, she refused to sleep with the corpse, she refused to take oath, throw her out of the house, there is an offense. The law will prosecute. Some are prison terms, 5 years, some are 500,000 fine on conviction, and some are 10 years. Though the monetary conviction may not be large, but once a man is an ex-convict, is an ex-convict. And there is a stigma
on you.
On him. There are many things he cannot do. Yes.
Okay, now we are giving me sign for us to wrap up now. Let me come from you first. What would be your own? Okay, let's go on a quick break. Let's take another break.
Breaking news. The home is under attack by stains, disease-causing germs, and so much more. An all-out war. But not for long, cause Hypo is here.
Dirty floors and surfaces.
Not on our watch.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Dirty and stains no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, go hypo. Protect your home every day with Hypo. Cleaning every surface, sanitizing home. Shine every corner, enter every corner. Your sitting room, kitchen, even the toilets. For cleaning, Hypo now. No lose guard, protect your home with Hypo now.
And just like that, the day is saved.
Mommy, Daddy, we have so much fun.
Germs always find a way back.
No greed. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go Hypo.
Now, let me come to you, Elizabeth. Now, from the woman angle, a lot of women have accepted, I had a program last week, and I had a guest, a lawyer also, and we're talking about forceful injection, where in my matrimonial home, the woman, at any little provocation from the man is sending out the woman, pack, and throwing you out. I'm like, Bible says for the two shall come together and become one. And then we see in this part of the world, when it happens, the man drives home the woman. But in the other world, the western side, when it happens, the man goes. And then you're pushing the woman out. Where is she going to? And the lawyer that came on board gave a lot of instances like this. There are a lot of the women are not aware of their rights and what they should do. Same case is happening here now. As a woman, what do you think we as women should do? I mean, we get to know that, because I also ask her, I say, sometimes it could be because of finance. And I'm like, I don't have money. She said, no, there are pro bono lawyers. They have fee, they have human rights who do all these things for free. But the woman has to first of all come out. What do you think is holding back a woman that would not want to fight and say, look, this is my right? You fought for you, your sisters fought, and you got it. And I'm sure you won't let your children also pass through that. So what do you think was holding the women back?
Okay, like I said from the beginning, ignorance is one. Another thing we have to look at here is a man pushing a woman out of the house. You know, women, there is one thing about us that we have two parts. The woman decides to stay, even if she's being, that's not the topic for today. Even if she's going through domestic violence, she stays. Do you know why she stays? Because of what the society
stigmatization,
yes.
what they say,
yes.
friends, church, neighbor.
Again. So to me, it's still the same thing. She's being pushed out of the house, and you want her to come forward. That's what she is thinking sometimes. Make everybody come no say and no day husband house again. Shame, stigma. What did she do to? Let's not forget that. What did she do that made this man push her out of the house? But in any case, when you push a woman out of the house, where are you sending her to? That is where this feeder comes in. And so many other bodies that can help. But these women, they are not willing to. They are ashamed. They are ashamed. What will the society say? So everybody now will know that I have left my husband's house. So everybody will now know that I know the husband's house. I don't know.
So but when it now comes down to inheriting your father's property, what is holding you back? There's no stigmatization now.
Yes.
On the camera yesterday, I had a conversation with colleagues at the station here. We're talking about this topic. And it was, man, no. How can a woman inherit her father's property and inherit her husband's property? It's not done in my community. I'm like, excuse me. But when it comes to problem solving, contribution, even if the woman is in Gabon, they will call you to contribute. When it comes to inheritance, so why?
Can I tell you something?
Okay.
Are you aware that and I stand to be corrected. Are you aware that in today's world, today now, I mean Nigeria, it is the women that are holding the home front. It is the women. What is this? Now, even if you check, a woman does not have a female child, she dey worry. Why? Because it is the women. The woman is the one that looks after the father. These so-called sons, male children, they still run back to these women. When they get, I have a friend, when her brother was getting married, she bought almost everything, including wedding ring for him.
That's love.
Today he's married, though. Today he's married. He's still running to her.
Okay.
For everything. So what is that thing that will make that woman feel that she's less of herself, so she cannot inherit? My dear, when you bring up the topic, the men are like, wetin make she go inherit? She go her husband house. Must everybody marry?
No, beyond that, I have a wife, and my wife have older brothers. But the parent depends on my wife.
Okay.
You see?
Because the resources of the older brothers are for their family and for their in-laws. These things are realities.
And we have a kind heart. The woman,
Yes, they have.
like
I
men,
agree.
we have this human, sympathy.
And the truth of the matter is that you cannot be with a woman in the house and her parents are worried.
Okay.
She's not happy. She want to feed
And you'll be happy.
She want to feed your child with golden morn. She mistakenly gives her garri because she's out of her mind. And your mother needed something. You will first satisfy the trouble that is staring at your face before they will give your child kerosene to drink. That's on the one limb. On the other limb, if you say women, why are they not coming out for their right to inherit and all of that? Some of them, the sons of the man, want to inherit those properties that belongs to their grandparents. Meanwhile, some of these women are yet to be married. Some are married and their husbands.
Let me start with the women. I would advise strongly that we do not don't tie yourself to tradition. The tradition, you do not blame anybody. I'm talking to the women now. Stand up for your right. When I say stand up for your right, I'm not saying challenge the men.
Yeah.
Stand up for your right as a woman in the home. Know your right. If it leads law, and thanks to our barrister here, he has said it. They even have situations where they can handle these cases for you free of charge. So come out as a woman and know your rights. That is what I will advise. Then for our men folk, you need the woman, whether I like it or not. And these women are always here. I say kudos to those families that are doing the right thing. Well, you see these other men that still stand and say it is tradition. My sisters cannot inherit anything. It is our right. You are not doing the right thing.
Okay.
These your sisters are sisters that are coming from you from the same womb. You
It's more than a debate about property. This is about fairness, dignity, and woman's rightful place within her. Let's keep holding up the mirror and let's keep building families and the nation. Now, it begins at home, then transcend to the society. So build your home so we can have a better society. Thank you, Doc, for staying over for all the insight. I hope that some other time we'll invite you. You're good to come. And thank you for standing tall. Thank you so much, President, for your time. We appreciate you. Thank you, and then bye for now.
Here we are, nestling and boisterous, supreme base of a nation great, our heritage built on a cocktail of cultures, a land sprawling in immense propensity. This is who we are, Rivers State, a promise of unending possibilities. The time has come to shift the paradigm and congregate in a plural voice, so we can build a new bridge of enduring unity, together. Let us cascade the potent harvest of our glorious destinies. Let all and sundry hear the clarion call, for the time is now, to prove our riversness and put an end to our divisiveness. See the majesty of our people blessed with eternal gates that run deep in the well of our generosity. Rivers State is a symbolic threshold where hope is lit like fireflies, illuminating dark dungeons of yesterday, and that is why we must break away from novid norms and pedestrian inclinations. Rivers State will survive the siege. Our people must surmount the surge, come, proclaim and defend our unbreakable spirit, so we can renew our communal covenant. This is Rivers State, where peace reverberates in solemn resonance, where the passion for life glows beyond the twilight, where life is a rhythm, a music with echoes of fraternal melodies. A rivers of excellence beckons beyond belief. Here we are, nestling and boisterous, supreme base of a nation great, our heritage built on a cocktail of cultures, a land sprawling in immense propensity. This is who we are, Rivers State, a promise of unending possibilities. The time has come to shift the paradigm and congregate in a plural voice, so we can build a new bridge of enduring unity, together. Let us cascade the potent harvest of our glorious destinies. Let all and sundry hear the clarion call, for the time is now, to prove our riversness and put an end to our divisiveness. Listen to the roar of hydrocarbon engines stirring alive a nation's hopes. See the majesty of our people blessed with eternal gates that run deep in the well of our generosity. Rivers State is a symbolic threshold where hope is lit like fireflies, illuminating dark dungeons of yesterday, and that is why we must break away from novid norms and pedestrian inclinations. Rivers State will survive the siege. Our people must surmount the surge, come, proclaim and defend our unbreakable spirit, so we can renew our communal covenant. This is Rivers State, where peace reverberates in solemn resonance, where the passion for life glows beyond the twilight, where life is a rhythm, a music with echoes of fraternal melodies. A rivers of excellence beckons beyond belief.
Amanda, your father may have abandoned you, but your heavenly Father will never abandon you. He said, "Come to me, all ye weary and burdened, I will give you rest." Jesus is knocking at your heart, but you're here to give him chance.
Mama, Jesus cannot take away this shame. I prayed on myself. What's the purpose of having a child that its sole aim is to ruin your life? I feel like my life has come to an entire halt because of this unwanted pregnancy. I feel trapped. I feel like my future is slipping away.
There's no child that God doesn't have a plan for.
What's the plan for this one? What's the plan for this one?
Amanda, is that the question you're supposed to be asking now?
Really?
Yeah?
I thought your Jesus had a plan.
Amanda, I know you have been crushed, but healing comes when you hand over your life to Jesus Christ. He's the one who made you, and he's the only one that can fix you.
I do not need fixing. I just want the father of my child to take responsibility.
And have you told him?
I'm going to.
What if he denies it?
Then he's a dead man.
Amanda!
I mean, he's a dead man. I've made my decision and I'll bear the consequence of my actions. I'll bear the consequence. Just, it's okay.
What do you expect me to do now?
What do you mean?
What do you want from me?
Steve, I'm pregnant.
What's the proof that the baby inside you is mine?
How can you ask me such a question? You're the only man I've ever been with. I lost my virginity to you and now you're asking for proof.
Amanda, I have plans. And having a child is not part of them.
Steve, you said you love me, that you will marry me and that we'll spend the rest of our lives together.
Amanda, what I said is not as important as the reality that we have on ground now.
What is the reality on ground?
I'm not ready to be a father.
And I'm not ready to be a mother, but this is what it is. So what's the plan?
If I'm not ready to be a father, and you are not ready to be a mother, then the baby is not ready. I have a doctor that can. Then that's all on you.
Steve, you are all that I have. You're all that I have. Please.
All that I have are my dreams, my vision, and my future. Another man's child is not going to be a part of it.
What did you just say?
I said another man's child is not going to be a part of it.
Another man's child?
Yes.
You must be mad.
Thank you.
After getting me pregnant, you have the audacity to stand there and deny this pregnancy.
If you want to flush it, get a good doctor. If you want to keep it, get a good father. Get out of my room.
Steve, because of you, my father has disowned me. And I would be damned if I would let the father of my unborn child deny him right in front of me.
Amanda, get out of my room.
See, you are going to take responsibility for this pregnancy, even whether you like it or not.
See, get the person that impregnated you and pin it to him. I've moved on. Get out of my room.
See, the only place you'll be moving on to is your grave if you don't take responsibility for this baby. Yes.
Get out of my room. Amanda, get out of my room.
Okay.
Amanda, what are you doing?
Leave me alone.
Amanda, stop. Amanda.
Leave me alone.
Amanda, stop. Amanda, I use the yes savings for that TV. Amanda.
So this TV is more important than the light that you put inside of me.
Amanda, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
Who is father of this baby?
Amanda, I don't know. I don't know. Stop my TV. Amanda, drop it. Drop it. Amanda. No. Amanda, no.
Dropped your TV. Who is responsible for this child?
I don't know. It can be Shagun, it can be Folari, it can be Richard. I don't know. Last week I saw you talking to Folari alone. What am I supposed to know?
Those are your friends, Steve. They're your friends.
That's the more reason I don't trust you.
You don't trust me?
Wait, Amanda, my project on that laptop. I've not backed it up. Amanda.
Who is responsible?
Amanda, I don't know.
I said, who is responsible for the child?
Amanda,
get out!
Amanda!
You will take responsibility for this child. You must!
What did you just do? I swear to God Almighty, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you. I swear I will kill you. I am gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Amanda, open the door. You have been in the toilet for over an hour. Hey, are you okay? What are you doing to yourself? Please, open up. Whatever it is that you are going through, we can pray about it. Amanda. Come out, my daughter. Please open the door. We can pray about it. Open the door.
Mommy, I miss you.
Sweetheart, I missed you so much too. So good to see you, my. That's my stamp, mommy. And what are these two idiots still?
Shh. Language now.
Feel me.
If I am not asking for too much, can you two gentlemen please leave my room?
Mumba,
we have a pending discussion and we need to resolve this issue. I'm not leaving this place until you take down that video.
Femi, can we talk about this later?
No, we must solve this now.
Why are you shouting? Uncle,
I just get...
It is my video. It is my content. And most importantly, it is my choice.
Hi, Amanda. Amanda.
Amanda.
You are a mother.
Mother.
Hi. Say small guy, they correct me for ya.
I tell you, go school, you go here.
What's wrong with you people?
Please, gentlemen, please come back in an hour time. Let me talk to her. Thank you.
If not, I respect your grandmother. Who are you that I will leave for?
Uncle, leave first.
God save you, yeah.
Oh, now. Mama, what are you doing here?
Amanda, I called you several times. You ignored my calls. You abandoned your daughter with me.
I did not abandon my daughter.
You did. You kept running from one state to another. You are unsettled. You have no peace. What on earth is chasing you?
Grandma, did you travel 12 hours to come be asking me all these questions?
I drove 12 hours because your daughter wanted to see you. And the least you can do for her is to give her the desired affection that she deserves. Huh?